Hello there, welcome to We Are Crafted in His Image. I have a new alliteration for the blog. Today we are doing a masking Monday. I had a hard time coming up with M words for Mondays, but yes, masking Monday. We are going to mask off a section of our card front to make this pretty card. What do you think? I love it. Now Flowing Flowers is again another set that is going to be retiring soon, so I wanted to play with it another time before I had to put it away and before my new goodies get here. And I'm going to make this pretty card with it. So let's get started. I need, first off, let's do the masking. We're going to grab this card here. This is just a regular standard card base. And I don't need this part just yet. And I am going to grab out some Post-it pad paper. This is paper that has that little bit of sticky on the back for Post-it notes. You can use regular Post-it notes. You can use, I have, let me see if I can find it real quick. I have this, which is a Post-it tape, but I have no idea where I got it from or if it's even still available at this point. It is by Post-it. Don't know if it's still available, but this works great for it. However, I'm going to go ahead and use this because I know these are pretty readily available. However, it's not as long as I need, so I'm going to take two of them. You can tell these are the sheets that I used last time because they've still got color on them. And I'm going to connect two together so that they're longer. And right now I'm putting the crease along my darker line here, because then what I'm going to do is actually line up that first line with that top and bottom, and then I know I have a nice straight edge, and that is about 3/4 of an inch. So if you're using something other than this paper, you want to come in 3/4 of an inch from the score line. And then let me mark real quick where this part is right here on this line. So that is, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 1 inch, 1 3/4 of an inch in. And I'm going to do the same thing on this other side. I'm going to go ahead and extend this out. Make sure it is straight. And I'm going to go from that line, whoop, I need to bring it down a little bit, to that line. There we go. And I am pushing down pretty hard because I have used this before. I want to make sure it's going to stay down. This will be the last time I use these Post-it notes because they're sticky as almost had it. And I don't want it on here. I'm going to grab me a scrap piece. There we go. So I am using for my masked area here, Sweet Sorbet, Calypso Coral, and So Saffron. So let's get started. I think I'm going to start with the So Saffron on the bottom. Excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and open these up and have them ready. Move the evening evergreen out of the way. There we go. And let's go ahead and start with our Sweet Sorbet, and I'm going to just blend some of the color about 1/3 of the way up, making sure it gets softer as it goes up, so that'll blend into the Calypso. And then I like to do the saffron next, so I'm going to blend down with that. Oh, my saffron is very dark. I should have tapped off a little bit more on that one, but that's okay. And get it to blend down. And now I need come in with, is this one pink or is this one orange? There we go. Some Calypso in the middle. And I'm tapping off here just so that it doesn't leave streaks. Okay. And now I want to blend these together a little bit better, so I think I want to bring the sorbet up a little bit higher. Oh, should have blended it off. I got a streak on there. That's okay. And then I'm going to also do and bring the saffron down a little bit further. There we go. So there is our masking. That was super simple. Oh, before I take off the mask, I do want to do one more step. I wanted to give this a little bit of texture. And so what I'm going to do, first I'm going to pause so I can go blow my nose. I'm back. I didn't want to be sniffling through this whole video. So I just have a little bit of water in here, and I'm going to squirt some on my hand off camera so it doesn't drip everywhere. And then I'm going to splatter it onto there. And then we want to let that dry. And this will, as you've seen me do in several of the watercolor videos, it'll actually push the color away from the center of the water drop and just give these really cool texture to our project. So then I'm going to go ahead and lift this out of here. There we go. And like I said, those are pretty much done now. And isn't that fun? I just love when you pull the mask away and you get this cool, nice straight edge there. It looks like my Post-it note tore there because it was so wet. I'll have to rub that off once it's totally dry. Oh wait, there it goes, there it goes. All right, and I'm gonna let that set for a minute and let that dry while I work on the flower. So I'm gonna move this out of the way since it's got some water splatters on it. And I should have a scrap piece, yep, there it is. Scrap piece of cardstock in here. Let's get this really big, beautiful flower. Oh, I should have left those inks open. I need them again. Why did I close them up? Alright, I'm going to move this off camera just so it can dry without me messing it up. And open these back up again. And what I'm going to do, I am going to pull this over here to work on, just so that I can tap off my ink. And I'm going to go ahead and grab, actually I don't need the scrap paper because I don't need to tap off the ink for this. And I'm going in from the center with the yellow, rubbing that all over. Let's get this out of the way. Then Calypso Coral in the middle and extending out quite a ways. And then just a little bit of the sorbet right in the middle. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and stamp this down and let's see. Did it work? Did it work? Ta-da! Beautiful flower. So, move all of these out of the way now, because I do have to do a little bit of fussy cutting. We got to cut that out. Oh, we do have one more stamping to do as soon as our background is dry. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this out real quick. If I can learn how to do the speed up thing on, I will speed up this section for you. Or you could just fast forward to the next step. I'm not quite as computer adept yet. I'm learning though. I am learning. Getting a little more video savvy on how to edit my videos. There we go. Ooh, this one came out really soft this time. There. All right, so that part's done. Now I have already cut out with the die cut this pretty spray of flowers from the Artistic Dies set. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut these apart, the majority of them, because we want to put them all around our flower. So I'm going to cut that. Let me cut off this little piece here we don't need. I think I'll keep that as a set of 2, but then I think these are all going to be separated. And trim that off. There we go. We've got flowers ready. We'll go ahead and assemble this, and then I will stamp the thank you part after I'm done with that. So let's go ahead and set this out. This is super easy. we're going to put some dimensionals on the back. And then before I take the dimensionals off, and take the backing off the dimensionals, I'm going to set that there. I love these colors together. They're so pretty. This evening evergreen just really makes the lighter colors just kind of pop. Let's see, how did I do this? Ah, yes. This went here. And then I had a third one up in here. Let's see, kind of like that. And then two of them down here. Oops, got to make sure they're inside the boundaries of the card, so when you put them in an envelope, they don't stick out. So there we have that. So then I just lift this out of the way. Easier said than done when it's stuck to your thing. And grab some liquid glue. Put a little bit in this area, a little bit under these two, and a little bit under these two. Use a pokey tool to make sure they're into the adhesive, and make sure they're inside the card, like I said, the boundaries of the card. There we go. And then I'm going to lay that on there, make sure that looks good before I take, I actually want this one, I think, down a little bit lower. That can come in a little lower. Oh, come on. Stop wobbling on me, will you? Yes, I think that's good. Might push that one in just a little bit too. Okay, now I can take the backings off. And then it'll just be a matter of folding and stamping. Actually stamping and then folding. Put that pretty flower on there. And then where's my stamp set? There it is. I think I'm going to do thank you again, although there is a happy birthday. Maybe I'll make this a birthday card. Ooh, I think that would be pretty up there too. I think I will do that. I'm going to make that this one a birthday card. Look at this. Aren't these colors just beautiful together? Look at this. I just love that. That's so pretty. Such a pretty combination. Unfortunately, this one is retiring, and so is this one. So we'll have to find a new combination after when our new colors come out. But for now, let's use, this is my absolute favorite green of all time with Stampin' Up! Is this Evening Evergreen. Just love it. Okay, as per usual, this is a red rubber, so I'm going to line up what I think looks straight according to my sticker on the back, and that looks like it might be leaning down just a hair, so I think I will tilt it just slightly up. Let me try that. Let's try tilting up a little, and that looks better. Okay, so hopefully I will still get this pretty straight. I don't know, I think I might like it down lower. No, we'll go back up here. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Alrighty. There we have a finished card. I will have to find a nice sentiment to put on the inside from one of my other stamp sets. And fold this up. Make sure I don't smear the ink. Now I can actually turn this over, grab my bone folder, and burnish that down. There we go. Ta-da! It's funny the difference in these two. This one I got much more of the sweet sorbet in the middle, so it ended up being much darker, much deeper color than that one did. But I like them both. I think they're very pretty. I love the color combination. One of my favorite combinations of colors here, I think. Yeah, so there it is for our Masking Monday. I hope you enjoyed this card, and until next time, God's love and blessings to you. Bye!